Coming up on 7:07 on this Monday morning, and the Trump administration is boasting progress on its peace proposal to end Russia's invasion of Ukraine after holding highly productive talks in Switzerland. But as the U.S. looks to wind down that war, it's also putting some pressure on Venezuela, despite a new poll showing that Americans are overwhelmingly against taking military action there. Bradley Blackburn reports.
The White House says talks between U.S. and Ukrainian officials in Geneva over the weekend have led to an updated and refined peace proposal to end Russia's war on Ukraine.
I think we made a tremendous amount of progress. There's still some work to be done.
Sources familiar say there are also discussions for Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy to possibly return to Washington this week, ahead of President Trump's Thanksgiving deadline for Ukraine's response to the peace plan, though the president has hinted that date is not set in stone.
We'd like to get to peace.
Earlier Sunday, President Trump had claimed that the war in Ukraine wouldn't have happened, quote, with strong and proper U.S. and Ukrainian leadership, adding that Ukraine has expressed zero gratitude. Congressional Democrats have slammed the peace plan, which originally called for Ukraine to cede territory and shrink its military.
That is a very good deal for Russia. It is a horrible deal for Ukraine, for our allies, and even for our own national security.
Meanwhile, the Trump administration is ramping up pressure on Venezuela, now officially designating a cartel it says is tied to leader Nicolas Maduro as a terror organization. The Air Force is also sharing images of B-52 bombers simulating a nighttime attack along the country's coast. This is a new CBS News poll shows that 70% of Americans oppose taking military action in Venezuela.
Today, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, General Dan Kane, is expected to meet with American service members in Puerto Rico and sailors at sea to thank them for their support of the mission near South America.